Hi, my name's Naseem. I wanted to provide some feedback on my past 12 weeks journey with Shanoa as a personal trainer. I've never had any sort of personal training in the past. Being in my 50s, I wanted to be stronger. I wanted to get physically stronger so that I can do more around the house and in the garden. After my journey, my 12-week journey, I find that I'm much stronger. I can do a lot more. I can keep going for longer during the day. I'm more positive in the mornings, and I just love being this way. For anyone considering to join the Wild Fox Way with Shanoa, I had an absolute blast, I must say. I enjoyed every bit of it. In the beginning, I was a little bit skeptical because it was all online, and I thought, there's no way this could work. Shanoa's far away. How am I going to know what I'm doing online is correct? I persevered and continued. Shanoa's instructions were really good, and I was open to asking any questions at any time. I loved the weekly Zoom calls where I was talked through and physically again shown online if I was unsure of anything. The feedback was amazing, and I would do it all again online. I loved it.
Hi, I'm Zoe Gatchins, 40 years old, and I've been training with Shanoa for 6 weeks, I think now. Shanoa is so encouraging, but she knows how to push you so that you can achieve what you want to achieve and even more than you thought you could achieve. Before we started, I was coming in and doing some Fit 40 sessions and doing pump classes sometimes a yoga. I couldn't come whenever I wanted to, and there wasn't the same amount of flexibility as I was hoping for. I have felt way more confident on the gym floor. I feel like I know how to use the different machines, but I also feel like the things that I am doing are beneficial for me and specifically for me. I love Shanoa's kind of mode of training. I like her focus on mobility. I really appreciate the focus on what we can do, how we can move our bodies, and how we can play with them. Just absolutely love that.
My name is Rachel Crane and I'm 52.
What were you doing before you started personal training?
To be honest, nothing. I took the dog sporadically for a walk, that's about it. I knew my weight was starting to creep up. I'd read a lot about menopause and being perimenopausal suffering. I wanted to try and do some things to improve my health generally. Oh, I've noticed a massive change. So before I was really hesitant to do any exercise and show up and make that commitment. And I was also quite scared of the gym as well. It's just a bit daunting to come here. It's like quite male orientated, and I've felt it was just a little bit out of my comfort zone. So I come here now. I have to show up, which is the first thing with these training sessions. It's made me make a commitment to myself more regularly, and I've noticed I'm a lot more confident coming into this environment as well.
I'm Hanif Bismi, 65-year-old. I've been working with Fiona Fox for last many weeks, and I found what I was lacking, Fiona was fixing it. Because I've been coming to gym, but maybe doing a little bit of wrong things, but now correcting. And rather than spending half an hour, she fixed it in 10-15 minutes. I advise to them, people above 60, they should have a trainer now and then only they know they're traveling on right path.
Hi, I'm Sunita. I am 29 years old, and before meeting Shanoa, I was doing functional training. I didn't know, like how I should be moving my body, the focus, like what distinct muscle groups I should be focusing on, or the things I shouldn't be doing, because the focus on individuals weren't as great, due to the amount of people in the room and such. So I felt like I needed specific attention to kind of have someone explain exactly, what I should be doing, where I should be doing it, and how I should be feeling it in my body. So I definitely needed more of a hands-on kind of approach in the training styles. It's just like the extra guidance and support you provide to us, where it's so hands-on, and the fact that it's like, even though it's done via video filming, like you can still see, the niggles and like every bit of our body where it's not supposed to, like it shouldn't be in a specific angle, whatever it is. Like you can still see that, and I love being able to see that for myself as soon as I'm done with the video, correcting myself and watching back, even like to the start of, you know, how I was doing my push-ups and like how bad the form is to like where I am now, being able to do 20 or whatever it is. At the start of every program, when you first started, for me, as a perfect example, so squat prep was a program which Shanoa put in for me, and I remember the first day doing it, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. I couldn't even get to like, you know, 2 sets without having to like stand up and, you know, kind of regather my body. But it's so amazing to kind of go through the progress. So, you know, at the beginning of the program, you think, how am I ever going to be able to overcome this and do this and get through it? But then as you progress week to week, you obviously build on those foundations and the conditioning of your body, and get to the, you know, the end of the 4th of the 6th week, and it's like it's so empowering to kind of see where you started and being able to do it, or being able to accomplish, you know, the goal of the program. Think like, if I can do this, if I thought, you know, that was almost impossible, then do it. And then it's like, what else can I set myself to do, which I never thought I could do. I just think back to, you know, having seen myself do planks back then, like I would have like probably been so close to the ground with like a big banana back, and just knowing that I was barely able to do a plank for like, gosh, I think like I wasn't even able to hold it for like 30 seconds, like with like the most awful form you can ever think of, to being able to do one for 5 minutes and hold my form and just, you know, stick out. So I think that to me was just a big breakthrough for me. I know when I speak of you and Wild Fox Way that it's like a fitness online community, because yes, we do online programming and stuff, but I just feel like, yes, my, you know, like my fitness levels and everything have like improved, but it's also just like you bringing to light my potential and awakening, like realizing my potential and like the things I can achieve, and the things that I thought were impossible to do are now, you know, possible. It's just you bringing literally the light into my life. Like, honestly, I literally feel like I was stuck in the sense of being so comfortable being where I was and not stepping out of my comfort zone. Like, the person I am now compared to who I was like 2 years ago, I just think is completely different. Yeah, like I think that's, yeah, you bring out the light in us in like the best way possible. And I'm so grateful, honestly, so grateful. Yeah, I don't know, it's just almost like it was like we were destined to meet just because of like this whole journey. I feel like